Hello and welcome to this video, in which I'll be telling you about my top 11 for Ețapa Natională 2025.
A disclaimer. Israel shouldn't be allowed to participate at the Eurovision Song Contest 2025. The shortest and simplest reason being that I find the actions of the Israeli government to be abhorrent and their broadcaster isn't a separate entity. My reasons in their entirety, however, are numerous and too detailed for a disclaimer like this, but videos closely aligning with my point of view are listed in the description. I encourage you to watch those videos and do something. Further resources are added as and when they become relevant. I'll stop addressing this when it no longer needs to be addressed.
I was already halfway through editing this video when Moldova announced their withdrawal, so I am still uploading it because you can see this. But yeah, I don't think there's any chance that they can come back. I don't think that would be allowed, even if one of the artists says I'm going to finance it myself, because the reason they gave us money. But I figured I'm still going to share my opinion. Maybe Moldova's back next year. Hopefully Moldova's back next year and we'll see some of the same names come up again. So that's why I'm still sharing this video with you.
I'm going to be honest, I have been putting off making this video because Moldova's quality last year on average was pretty abhorrent. I understand that people might not have resources, but I also don't understand why then open up such a big national final. Could be money. I don't know if you need to pay an entrance fee to the national final. I have no idea. But this year I decided to only focus on the songs that qualified, so the finalists, and then a surprise happened. They've taken him into the final. I think everyone knows who I'm talking about, and if you don't, count yourself lucky. His songs tend to be disgusting when he writes them. He doesn't seem to be able to sing most of the time, and I guess the only silver lining of this is that the song that he is in the final with is not written by him, so at least it's not got disgusting lyrics as usual. I'll get to that. However, if we're going by an official top 12, he's definitely 12. I have had 2 good opportunities to sit down and listen to songs, film this video already, and I've just not taken them because I was worried about the quality. But I have been positively surprised by the quality of Ețapa Natională this year, I must say. Maybe because my expectations were so low, maybe because I'm also already just mostly disappointed by most of the national finals, so if Moldova isn't doing terrible, it kind of seems okay. I don't know. But I think there's a few options in here that with maybe a small revamp or a proper concept for staging could actually be qualifying. I do also have, Robin, would you let me please use my hand? Bracelets for the first 2 songs of the season already. A Dobrodošli bracelet and a Zierem bracelet as well, with the colours of the flags. And I'll be making some, hopefully, for all of the Eurovision songs in good time and before a Eurovision concert. Would love to do that and have these bracelets to give out at Eurovision concert. I also, thanks to a family member who got a 3D printer recently, have beads. My own beads with my YouTube channel on them and my Instagram as well. They don't interrupt the bracelet at all. They feel fine on the hand. Doesn't hurt at all. They're rounded off. So I think this is a brilliant idea, quite frankly. Back to Moldova though. I am devastated that Tudor Bumbac did not make it into the final. Don't know how that happened, how he didn't make it, but the other one did. I'll never get over it. I need Tudor at Eurovision one year. I genuinely mean that. I'll be so sad if he ever stops entering Ețapa Natională for whatever reason and he hasn't gone to Eurovision yet, because I genuinely think it's an easy qualifier. Everyone will want to... That's a new place to lie down, Robin. Everyone will want to vote for him, and you could do a completely classy show the way he's been doing alone in the auditions, or you could put something crazy behind him with dancers and visuals. It doesn't matter. People are going to vote for Tudor anyway, and he's almost certainly got a ticket to the final, so I don't understand why Moldova isn't doing that. But aside from that, obviously the one I'm not speaking about is 12th place, but really I've put Tudor in 12th place on my Eurovision scoreboard because I don't agree with him, the other him, being in the national final. At the actual bottom of my list that I am considering part of my actual list is in the 11th place Not a Shadow by Nadia Krajewski. Trajevski, maybe, I don't know. The song was really boring to me, but her voice is spectacular. It feels wasted on the song. As I say, it's just a boring English ballad. I don't know. I think her voice could be way better used elsewhere. So that's unfortunate. In my 10th spot is Timpul by Katie Rain, which my first thought when watching the live audition was Albania, because it just really looks like it belongs in Festival Këngësh, with the colour scheme, with the styling a little bit as well, a bit of the sounds. So I was surprised by it. It took me a little bit out of Ețapa Natională. It's kind of chanty, which is interesting. There were a couple notes that were off, but it is pretty dramatic. There's something there, a start of a song, but I don't think this is really close to a qualifier in its state right now, especially. In my 9th spot is Miracle by Zeloriele. That was a choice opening, but it does get better to me. It gets kind of normal. There's a good voice in the song, good performance. It's got kind of an interesting beat. And overall the song is boring, somehow, but it's not bad. It's pretty decent. Right, Robin? I listen to all these songs on my lunch break at my day job, so I wasn't giving them my full attention. In my 8th spot is Elvin by Criss Cross. Fun artist name, to be fair. Okay, Robin had just knocked the camera down, so probably I'm at a slightly different angle. Back to Criss Cross. It's rocky and electro or techno-y or something. I thought it was going to be higher up on my ranking, but I couldn't put it higher in good faith. I like the base ingredients, but they were mixed badly for me in the song. It's definitely on the guilty pleasure side for me, and I like the dedication. I think a few more iterations of writing songs for Ețapa Natională and a song from Criss Cross could become my favourite within Ețapa Natională, but it isn't this year yet. I'm getting lost on the numbers, so I apologise if I'm making any mistakes on that front. In my 7th spot is Dorincele by Rina, which is a very nice ballad. It's very, very pretty, Disney-ish. It could be really, really nice with a well thought out staging. I think it could do okay. And it also has Festival Këngësh guitar in it, somehow. In my 6th spot is Mama Shafil by Vadim Eyeni, which was interesting in terms of I kept flip-flopping between is this Italian or is it not? And I know Italian, not perfectly, but pretty well, so I was just confused. I think I'm ending up on no, but maybe it's a Moldovan dialect that's got loads of Italian influence or something. I have no idea. If anyone does know, please do let me know. The song itself, though, is very nice sounding once again. The start was not good. That note was not hit, in my opinion, but then any kind of vocal issues did disappear, to my ears. It's truly fascinating, and it definitely gets better across the song for me, but it doesn't really sound like a Eurovision song somehow. There's not a set criteria for Eurovision songs, there's trends, but somehow this song feels like it doesn't really belong at all. So that's strange, but I don't know, maybe I'm also wrong. In my 5th spot, I've got Demons by Catalina Solomac. It feels like it's got potential to go somewhere. It's pretty catchy, it got stuck in my head, and Catalina can sing it well. The lyrics are kind of nothing. The microphone was turned on too late. The song overall builds too quickly, in my opinion, up to a somewhat high point, like 40 seconds in or whatever. It was too quick with the beat. I think the beat should have kicked in later. But I do think this song could be revamped into something pretty good. I know that's a little bit maybe mean to be saying, that it definitely needs a revamp, but I think we're getting somewhere, and I think Catalina was in Ețapa Natională last year as well, so clearly she's interested in going to Eurovision. In my 4th spot is Zbaran Sus by Royals ST. There's some familiar melodies in there, not sure if they're plagiarised, but it definitely sounded like there were a couple familiar melodies in a row from different places. It's definitely a good mix of the languages, there's fun sounds. Those two are definitely performers. Not sure that there was definitely a staging concept, but they are performers. And overall the song was just fascinating because of that. And like, I liked the sounds, as I say as well, so there's something there once again. In my 3rd spot is Cuckoo by Priza and Mac Mike, or featuring Mac Mike. Surprised me once again. These people are also performers. First thing I wrote down was, looks iconic already, just based on the opening shots, so It's pretty interesting. The lyrics are kind of dumb, but I think there's potential for this song. In my second spot, I was kind of debating who's really first, who's really second, but in my second spot I've put Sentimental by Lodos, or Sentimental, I don't know. It's got a really, really fun instrumental build and somewhat the melodical build as well. It's unlikely to qualify within Eurovision without ideas, which is unfortunate, but I really quite enjoyed it, as far as my expectations for Ețapa Natională go. And in the first place, I've gone with the crowd because I did know who number one is before listening to the song, so maybe I got influenced by that, but I did put Semaphore by Baccio and Carnival Brain. I'm confused, because those are what appear to be two artist names. So why was there one girl on stage? I don't know. Is someone a DJ in the background? I have no idea. Maybe we'll find out at the actual final. It's definitely got cool beat and melodies. There's space for a dance break, the whispery bit. It's pretty dynamic for an Ețapa Natională song. And it also sounds like the most professional song of the lot, I do think. I'll agree with that. So I've put it in my number one for now, but we'll see how the proper performances with staging ideas go at the actual final for Ețapa Natională as well. And I'll just give you a quick overview of the community ranking. People are not accepting that Valeria got disqualified. She has applied to Una Voce per San Marino now, so maybe she's still coming to Basel. But Vadim Eleni has been put last. Oh, I know. It doesn't sound like a Eurovision song, that's what I said, Mama Shafil, but still sad. 12th spot is Lodos Sentimental or Sentimental, which I was debating putting first. It's below Valeria, who's been put 11th. That's no good. Disgusting Guy is in 10th. Valeria is in 11th, as I've said. Pleaser and Mike have been put 9th. Wow, I've got almost an upside down list again. That's Cuckoo. I like Cuckoo. Rina, which is Dorincella, is put 8th. What are you doing? Have you lied down there? Hello. You're standing up. Hello, Robin. Crisscross is 7th. That's Elvin. Yeah, I figured Eurovision fans wouldn't love that, but 7th is higher up than I anticipated for it. Zeloriele, that was Miracle, is 6th. Not a Shadow, Nadia Trajevski is in 5th somehow. Right, Robin. That's good. I do think she's got a really good vocal. I just didn't really enjoy the song. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I wasn't focused. Katie Rain is 4th. That's Team Pool. Okay, that's the one that's like just purely Albania to me. Interesting. Catalina Solomac is 3rd. Demons. That's fair. We recognise her. The song's pretty catchy. I can understand that. Royal Zesty is 2nd. That's interesting. Sure. Yeah, I like the mix of languages. It could be interesting. And Baccio and Carnival Brain is 1st. Semaphore, as I knew already, with quite a big margin. 10,865 points. 2nd, 3rd and 4th spot all have 7,000 something points. So that's a pretty big margin. 5,800 for Nadia. She's on a little island, as is Zeloriele with 4,000 points. And then a couple of 3,000s, couple of 2,000s within the top 10 as well. Don't understand who is giving points to the disgusting guy, but there we are. Listen, I do know his name, and I don't know him personally, and I'm not going to research him further because I have been disgusted by his previous attempts at going to Eurovision, or whether or not he is sincerely trying to go to Eurovision, I don't know. But as I said, I'm not going to research any further. I'm not going to entertain the idea that he's going to Basel. If he happens to, I'm going to have some serious thinking. But I don't know him as a person. Maybe in day-to-day life he is truly wonderful. What I am judging, who I am calling the disgusting guy, is the persona we've seen on stage and in his songs. The lyrics in those songs. That's what I'm basing that on. I don't know how much of it is real and how much is it, or if it's all just a persona somehow, and in which case I don't understand. But I don't have to understand everything. Those are my initial thoughts on the songs for Ețapa Natională 2025, but please do leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Did you really enjoy any of these songs? Do you think Moldova has a chance of qualifying with any of these songs for Eurovision 2025? Also remember to like the video if you literally liked watching it, and share it with someone else who you think might enjoy watching the video as well. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel for more Eurovision 2025 and beyond content. But thank you ever so much just for watching the video itself though. That's a great help as it is. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, that got something out of it. I'll see you in the next one that shows up on your feed. Bye! Are you okay? Do you need help? Okay. Robin just knocked the camera down. She's doing it again. Robin, I love you.